A therapist's responses need to be short and concise. You need to understand that your curiosity as a therapist might just kill your therapy. You need to keep your responses very short and limited. You need to understand that you need to lead the therapy from the back and not from the front or the middle. Another part that you need to keep in mind as a therapist is that you need to reflect well. You need to paraphrase well, but not in a style where the client feels that you're parroting, but you need to paraphrase whatever he's saying so that the therapy stays clear, and you need to understand if the therapy is in place of your client and they understand that you've understood well what they're trying to convey. While you do reflection of content of a client, make sure that you do not break their flow in the middle and put your statement in the middle. Let them talk in a flow and let them discuss about the issues that they feel they need to talk about, because while you break their flow just to put your statement in the middle, you fiddle with their thoughts and maybe you feed them something that just came to their mind because of your statement and that was not particularly there before. While you're doing reflection of thoughts, do not hesitate in asking questions which are non-leading. Ask questions which are again from what and how, and also make sure that you don't parrot whatever the client is saying, but you rather put your own words in it so that the client does not feel that you're just being a parrot and you are just parroting some words for them, but rather be more supportive and be more calm in your restatements. The importance of reflection is so that you understand and the client understands that you're on the same page of what they just shared, and you also have to make sure that you pick up words from what they previously said rather than just diverting from the topic or leading them somewhere where they did not begin from. And also make sure that you do not use terminologies which feeds them to something that they did not have previously in their mind and they lead it to something which they did not think of. While the client shares whatever they are feeling, just try and make sure that they focus more on their problems and on how they want to build a different future for themselves and how they want to build another solution for what they're facing rather than talk about another person. Even if they're talking about another person, make sure that you bring their focus back to themselves and their solutions. While the client expresses their problems, their fears, or their situation, please make sure that you paraphrase and you restate whatever they just said. And also, it's very important if they've said a lot of things in flow and you haven't understood, rather than pretending, please rephrase it to them so that they also know if they are going in the right direction of how they're expressing to you.
I just feel I'm not good enough for him. I'm never his priority. Like every time we fight, if we won't even talk for like 5 6 days, but it's me in the end who's apologizing for what happened or trying to sort out what happened. He never takes an initiative.
So are you trying to say that he doesn't take the initiatives and you are the one who is apologizing as well as taking initiatives in the relationship?
Yeah, exactly.
As a therapist, you also need to focus on the positive feedback that you give to your client. They also look forward to your positive feedback as much as they look forward to be helped with their problem. You need to understand that before you end every kind of therapy session, you also need to encourage them and motivate them to come back to you and see you again as a therapist. You need to be able to make them understand that what they're doing and how they're doing is good enough for them and also for the therapy that is being led forward. Clients mainly come to you looking for hope and looking for positive reinforcement of what they're doing and how they're doing is good or right. So build hope in all your sessions and make them understand that they are going in the right way and you are really proud of them, that they are seeking therapy from you, and it takes a lot of courage for them as a client to be able to reach out to you and take therapy.